There is another mentality we have to change. And this is a difficult one. Okay, it's just as hard as all the others. It's going to take time, but we have to change this mentality we have. If you talk to somebody who is even a hardcore, consider themselves a conservative or libertarian or whatever, it's someone somewhere on the spectrum of the right. Maybe it's you, maybe it's your parents, grandparents, and I'm not talking about even people mildly involved. I'm talking about the hardcores, right? They've been listening to a hardcore talk radio forever and watch TV every single night, and you're watching I'm Right every single night. I'm talking the people who know, the people who believe. You ask them what they think of the media in this country, what they think of the media, and this is what you will get. And if you get this, or if you say this, you need a mentality change. I'm not insulting you, but this is what you'll say. Biased, or the bunch of hacks, these liberal hacks, the mainstream liberal media, they're liberal. That's what you get. You get that a lot. That's not true. I mean, all that's true, but if that's how you think about the media in this country, then you're behind and you've got to advance with the times. And I'm not insulting you because I'm sure I've said those words 1,000 times about the media. Well, they're liberal, they're biased, it's just like hacks, liars. That's missing the mark. We constantly miss the mark on the right when we're figuring out what we're dealing with. And I know why we do this, but they're not biased, they're not liberal, they're not hacks. They're evil. They're your enemy. They are your arch enemy. You went to work today, whatever you do. Maybe you're a housewife. Maybe you're a lawyer. Maybe you're a carpenter. Maybe, who knows? You went to work today and you spent the day putting in work, focusing on your job, putting in work. The American media goes to work every single day, and you know what they consider their jobs to be? Not bring you the news, not adjusting the news, not being biased with the news. They consider themselves warriors on the front lines of a war against you. They're in it to destroy you and everything you care about. They're not biased. They're not liberal. They're not hacks. They are your mortal enemy, and they play the game as if they're your mortal enemy, time after time after time, but we won't assign them that. We're too slow with that. Notice they never hesitate. The second you say, I like the Second Amendment, Nazi, white supremacist, they're all over it right away, assigning a label to you, getting their side's mentality in the right place when it comes to how they want to deal with you. But we, on the right, we've gone soft for so many years that we hesitate to do it. Well, I don't want to speak ill of them. I don't want to be mean. I want to be nice. We can win with principles. We'll have principles, guys. And that's why we lose, because our mentality isn't even close to being where it is. Did you see the latest news? Now, I'll play you what they were saying beforehand, but did you see the latest news about that Colorado shooter shot up a gay bar?
Attorneys for the accused shooter, Anderson Lee Aldrich, say in new court filings tonight that the suspect now identifies as non-binary. In a footnote to a motion asserting legal privileges, the public defenders say, quote, Anderson Aldrich is non-binary. They use they, them pronouns, and for the purposes of all formal filings will be addressed as Mix Aldrich. So in other words, not Mr. or Ms.
But you do remember what all of them were saying to you and about you in the immediate wake of the shooting, when they looked at dead people and immediately thought to themselves, how can I get my enemies with this new bad news out there? Here's what they were saying, in case you forgot.
He's a consumer of the people we just rattled off, from Lauren Boebert to Tucker Carlson. Let's get it out. Let's get it out at trial. Let's expose it for what it is, name it and shame it. He's a consumer of these people, and those people should face civil consequences from the victims.
Tucker Carlson's fault. You see, that guy's not biased. He's not a liar. He's not a hack. That guy is your mortal enemy, and he will use anything, a shooting, an earthquake, it doesn't matter what it is. He will use anything to destroy you. Everything for him is an opportunity to destroy you and everything you care about.
Support the First TV today and get instant access to exclusive specials like Who is Ron DeSantis, The History of FBI Scandals, and America's Worst Presidents. Visit thefirsttv.com/support or download the First TV app to become a supporter and start watching today.